All right, so let's take a look at how some of our Super Eagles players performed in UEFA competitions during the week. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. So yeah, we got 4 players to talk about today. 2 players in the Champions League and 2 in the Europa League. We're going to start with the Europa League, where Bassey and Ajax took on Union Berlin. This was the second leg of their round of 32 matchup. First leg ended 0-0 in Netherlands, and this match was in Berlin. It ended 3-1 in favor of Union Berlin. So Ajax is out of the competition as we speak right now. Bassey started the match. He played 90 minutes in it. He was part of the back 3. He played on the left side of the back 3, and he had 113 touches of the ball, completed 88 passes out of the 98 he attempted, and that was for 90%. Completed 1 dribble out of the 4 he attempted, won 2 out of 3 aerial duels, 2 tackles out of the 3 he attempted, 2 interceptions, and also a yellow card to boot. He actually gave away a penalty, and that led to the first goal of the match for Union Berlin. A handball inside the box. Player headed it and he handled it. It was kind of close to him. VAR had to be called. Referee had to go to the screen to check it out, and referee came back saying that he had his hands out. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, but it was kind of harsh because it was really close. You could see the movement he made towards the ball, so it was a right hand ball if I'm being honest, but kind of harsh in my opinion also. So I got double minds on the situation. But anyways, moving on, and this time we go to Moses Simon and Nantes. They took on Juventus in their second leg matchup. The first leg ended 1-1 in Italy, and this match was played in France, and it ended 3-0 in favor of Juventus. So Moses Simon played 73 minutes in the match. He had 39 touches of the ball, completed 22 passes out of the 25 he attempted, and that was for 88%. 1 dribble completed out of the 4 he attempted, and that was about it. Moving on to the Champions League, and Zaidu Sanusi played 90 minutes for Porto against Inter Milan. That was the first leg of their round of 16 matchup, and ended 1-0 in favor of Inter Milan. They played that match at the San Siro, so it's going to be back to Portugal for the second leg in about 2 or 3 weeks, I believe. Zaidu Sanusi had 64 touches of the ball, completed 24 out of 32 passes for 75%, took 2 shots, 1 was on goal, 1 was blocked. They were basically in the same sequence. He got blocked, then he took a shot which was saved by Onana, the Inter Milan goalkeeper. He won 1 aerial out of the 3 he went for, 5 tackles out of 5. That's serious right there. And what's really serious is the 8 clearances he had in the match. That's just mind-blowing. And he also had 1 interception in the game. Definitely a top-class performance by Zaidu Sanusi. I do feel if his team could have at least held it to a draw, he might have been one of the people looked at for the man of the match, because he definitely had a top performance, just ended up on the losing side. Moving on, and last but definitely not least, Victor Osimhen and Napoli took on Eintracht Frankfurt. Match ended 2-0 in favor of Napoli. That's the first leg of their round of 16 matchup. Match was played in Frankfurt, Germany, and Victor Osimhen played 84 minutes of the match. He had 20 touches of the ball, completed 2 passes out of the 6 he attempted for 33%, took 3 shots in the game, 2 were on target, 1 of which was a goal, the goal that gave his team the 1-0 lead. You also had 1 shot that was off target, completed 1 dribble out of 4, won 2 aerials out of 2, and also had 2 clearances. He had the 3 big moments to end the first half. First was the 34th minute penalty he drew, and that was just a ridiculous penalty. You talking about hustling. Ball comes off the woodwork, and the guy chases the ball like a madman, I'm telling you. Had no right to get to the ball, pokes it away, and the man who had the ball really was just trying to clear the ball away, minding his business. Victor Osimhen comes out of nowhere, pokes the ball, gets clattered, and that's a penalty for his team. His team actually missed the penalty. Then came the 40th minute of the match when Victor Osimhen scored the first goal for his team, assisted by Chucky Lozano. A ball put across the face of goal. Victor Osimhen with a nicely timed run gets into the ball, gets it into the back of the net, kind of bundled it into the back of the net, but either way, nobody's going to be complaining, right? The goal counts either way. Then came the 41st minute of the match when Victor Osimhen thought he doubled the lead, but no, he didn't. He was offside, went off just a little bit too fast, and it was called offside. But that being said, still a quality performance by Victor Osimhen. Scores in yet another match, returning to Germany this time. And don't forget, Germany is where his professional career started at, the same country where things didn't go too good. I don't even think he scored a goal in his whole time in Germany, and this might be his first goal scored in Germany if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that was how some of our Super Eagles players performed in UEFA competitions during the week. Please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.